30 state titles between them. When it comes to Tampa Bay volleyball, these programs are the crown jewel. The #1 team in Tampa Bay, Berkeley Prep Stanford commit Sydney Brown, renew one of the oldest rivalries in town as they take the 10-mile drive to Terrapin Town, where Corey Perkins and Tampa Prep await. Two teams, two powers, one goal in mind. Bucks, Terrapins, rivalry renewed on Bright House Sports Network. Downtown Tampa, right next to the University of Tampa. We welcome you to Tampa Prep High School, the home of the Terrapins, as they get set to take on their arch rival Berkeley Prep here in downtown Tampa. And I got someone here with me that knows all about this rivalry. Nikki Vaporis, former Berkeley Prep coach. And Nikki, when both of these teams get on the floor, you know you can throw out the records because the rivalry's renewed.
Oh, and every time these two teams come together, it's a close match. Point for point. I'm hoping to see a 5-set match tonight.
Well, you look at this rivalry between these two teams. 30 state titles between them. We've got two of the powerhouse programs in volleyball on the court tonight. But Berkeley Prep has won the last 13 matches. I know some people say, hey, you got to win some for it to be a rivalry. But make no mistake, Nikki, when these two teams get out on the floor, it's bad blood out here.
Oh, tonight's going to be an absolute battle between these two teams. They're going to both work very hard to dominate. We're going to see what happens tonight.
Well, let's start out with Tampa Prep, a team that lost their star hitter from last year, Katie Kruger. She's now at Virginia Tech. Corey Perkins slides into the role to take over. Nikki, what do you like about her?
She has got a great size. She's 5'11", solid musculature. She put up some great numbers last year. 130 kills, 109 digs, 12 aces, and was responsible for more than 25% of her team's points. Amazing.
Yeah, she's the go-to girl for this Tampa Prep team. And on the opposite side, when you talk about Berkeley Prep, all that comes up about them is Sydney Brown, big number 12. She's a Stanford commit, and for good reason, Nikki.
With 167 kills, 18 aces, and 110 digs, she's showing she can do things in the front row and in the back row. It'll be fun to see what she does tonight.
Sydney Brown is known for taking over matches. She helped lead a young team to the state title game last year. We'll see what she can do tonight against Tampa Prep. It's on rivalry renewed. Tampa Prep, Berkeley Prep. It's coming up next on the Game of the Week.
First serve next. First serve is next. Berkeley Prep versus Tampa Prep on Bright House Sports Network. On Bright.
Score with a great home loan from the best team in town, FBC Mortgage. See why Ranger Lender awarded FBC Mortgage their top rating in customer satisfaction. Get in the game and give FBC a call today at 866-413-2563 or visit them at fbchomeloans.com. FBC Mortgage, your town, your home, your lender. Founded in Central Florida, FBC Mortgage is a proud supporter of Bright House Sports Network and Florida High School Athletics.
Smartphones and laptops. We all love our gadgets. So when it comes to keeping all of your family's wireless devices connected, Bright House Network's lightning high-speed internet is perfect for their digital life. And now, with even more bandwidth and speeds up to 90 megabits per second, Lightning lets them download music and videos, stream HD movies, and play video games online faster than ever, all at the same time. Get Lightning today, now with speeds up to 90 megabits per second.
A proud sponsor of high school sports, Gulf Coast Honda Dealers reminds you not to text and drive. Serving the Gulf Coast area, visit our website for a dealer near you.
Only available to Bright House Network subscribers.
A rivalry of this magnitude always attracts a fantastic crowd. Berkeley Prep, the #1 ranked team in the area, taking on Tampa Prep. A rivalry that dates back centuries, or decades rather. But you see all the banners up on the wall. These two programs, historic. Berkeley Prep, the top-ranked team in the area, 10-2, taking on the 5-9 Tampa Prep Terrapins. Ryan Bass, Nikki Vaporis here with you, our wonderful Bright House Sports Network crew on hand here at Tampa Prep. We talked about Sydney Brown in the open, the Stanford commit, number 12 for Berkeley Prep. She is one of the stars that you'll see on the court tonight, Nikki. She is good, but Berkeley Prep also has a lot of other players that can contribute. One of the top teams in the entire county. They've made it a dynasty here with the Buccaneers. Maddie Alberti, Logan Weldon, Madison Jenkins, Addison Harden, Maddie Riquette, and Morgan Reyes, the starters for the Berkeley Prep Buccaneers. On the other side, Tampa Prep. They're a team that a couple of years removed from being in the state title game. This year trying to rebuild and find themselves. They're led by Corey Perkins, who we highlighted in the open, Natalie Galdos, Alana Nelson, Ariana Mosley, Rachel Carr, Cameron Beach, and Claire Blumenthal round out the starters for the Terrapins. Nikki, obviously it's important for both of these teams to get off to good starts in this game, but what are your Gulf Coast and Central Florida Honors keys to the game? Let's put you in the driver's seat.
The first one is going to be the mental game. One thing that Randy D'Agostino drilled into me as a young coach is that this game is 90% mental and only 10% physical. Both teams are going to have to stay focused mentally tonight to bring home the win. The second key to this game is going to be great defense. Both teams have offensive weapons, but which team is going to outdig the other? Those are the two keys to the game.
I know you always say it. I hear you echo Randy D'Agostino. We'll actually talk with the legendary Coach D'Agostino coming up a little later on in the broadcast. It'll be great to hear from him. We'll get the insight on this rivalry, but we're ready to renew it, Nikki. And as we said, it doesn't matter the records, because when these two teams get on the court, it's fiery, it's aggressive, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is going to be an all-out war between these two teams tonight. It's going to be interesting to see who can pull out the win.
Coach John Cout in his second season taking over for Randy D'Agostino, 29-14 record last year. His first year as a head coach, led the team to the state title game. They fell to Bishop Moore, an undefeated team that was considered one of the top teams in the entire country. Cal, born in Cleveland, Ohio, moved down to Florida at the age of 14, and I know happy to take over this Buccaneers program. Great guy. I know you've had the opportunity to talk with him, Nikki. He's got a great volleyball mind and has really done a great job.
He has. He's been doing this a long time.
So we're off and running here, and Perkins sets it, a good defensive set by the Buccaneers. They send it back over. That one set up, a quick tip by Cameron Beach. Dug out nicely. Sydney Brown's first attempt of the game, dug out well by the Terps. Set for Brown, and you see Brown right away asserting her dominance, getting the first point of the ball.
And that ball was actually set off the net. She did a great job with that set. Watch this play. You see this? See where she's attacking from? Very far off the net. And what's going to happen when that set is on top of the net?
Sydney Brown, the Stanford commit, 167 kills coming into this match. That one a little too far, and the Bucks go out to a 2-0 lead.
You cannot overpass, meaning you cannot send that first pass over the net. It's got to get to your setter, or a play like that is going to happen.
Looks out to an early 2-0 start. Set by Galdos. That one set up nicely for Perkins. Blocking the net. That goes over to Tampa Prep.
She was just answered right back right away. That's exactly what Tampa Prep is going to need to do to stay in this game.
Set up by Alberti. Tapped over by Brown. The set for Perkins on the outside. Blocked off the hands and point. Corey Perkins answering Sydney Brown right now. The two superstars going at it.
And what's going to happen is Madison Jenkins is going to have to do her very, very best to get all the way to the outside, hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, to put up a unified block.
Tied at 2. Both teams fighting for every point. It's loud here in the gym. This right here, a rivalry matchup. Set by Alberti on the outside. Good kill, sent down by Maddie Raquette, a senior, gets the first kill of the ballgame.
Right-handed, right-side player is often a bit of an awkward place to hit from. She didn't show that at all. With perfect ease, attacked that ball.
Brown set to serve. Nice jump serve by Sydney Brown. On the outside, that's number 3, Ariana Mosley. Starting out nicely by the Bucks. And a good kill there by Logan Weldon on the outside, getting her first kill of the match.
Just as we talked about Berkeley's middles needing to get to the outside and close the block, now Tampa Prep needs to do that. They need to get their middle to the right side, hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, and up and into their space.
Right now, each team exchanging blows. We'll see if Tampa Prep can now come back and answer the short run by the Buccaneers. As Mosley sends it into the net on the outside. The unforced error goes the way of the Bucks.
Ariana Mosley is going to be very effective if she can get that set much tighter to the net. She generates a lot of power, has a great arm swing, but needs that set tighter to the net.
Down to serve. Looking up beautifully by Alana Nelson. Set by Alberti. once again.
That was a nice swing. She has an interesting approach. She kind of winds her arms around when she takes her approach, which works for her. Very good.
Well, it worked right there. And the Bucks get out to an early 6-2 lead. Nikki, these two teams, I mean, we can feel it. You can feel the energy here in the gym so far. And with Berkeley, now they're a team that always faces a tough schedule. They always challenge themselves. And last year, a team that wasn't expected to make it to the championship game, they got there, Nikki.
Right.
Now it's either championship or bust. And on the other side for Tampa, we talked about it in the open. You got to replace Katie Kruger. She was a superstar last year for this team. You're replacing 427 kills. But other than that, you got to get past the regional finals. They haven't been able to do that because standing in their way has been First Academy, a team that's won 5 consecutive state titles. So if they can do that, this Tampa Prep team should be right there in the end. But they're kind of learning themselves. I know 5-9 right now, Nikki. The record doesn't indicate how well they've been playing, but they feel like they're in every match.
It's true. Speaking of Ariana Mosley and the game against Academy, they were down 0-2. They were down. One more set they would have lost. They came back and won 3 straight sets, giving them the win for the match. That takes great character to come back and not just take a set, but take the entire match. So they're coming in tonight with some confidence.
The first ace of the match, put out by Sydney Brown. That's her 19th ace on the season. See Brown's stats there. We'll talk a lot about her. She is the best volleyball player in Tampa Bay, hands down. That is not debatable. Great swing on the outside by Mosley. Only 5-5, but she got up there.
She has a great vertical leap, and she's got a lot of power. Watch as she generates power with her approach. Up in the air, elbow back, and making contact out in front, just the way you're supposed to do it.
That stops a 5-0 run. 7-3 Berkeley here in the opening set. And ace the other way. So here comes Tampa Prep. Good job by Corey Perkins, registering her first ace of the match.
How often do we talk about serve and serve receive, Ryan?
Every single ball.
Every time.
Every single time.
It's critical.
The junior Perkins sends it over. And again, it can't be handled by the Bucks. That's a mistake you usually don't see happen from Sydney Brown, but it's 7-5 now. Nice small run by Tampa Prep.
Well, and here's the interesting part. Corey Perkins is serving, but she's being given a zone to serve to. So they're intentionally going to Sydney Brown. Are they going to go to her again?
They did in a nice short serve. That one sent up by Galdos and Mosley. Nice swing. A quickly handled as Logan Weldon hits it into the net. So a little run now for Tampa Prep. You can hear this gym starting to get a little louder, Nikki.
I tell you, the Tampa Prep crowd is just monstrous. They are stacked up in there, and they are excited.
Birdie sets. That's Weldon on the outside. Just got the floor. Good job by Logan Weldon. The 5'8 senior. Finding the accuracy. 85K kills coming into the match. 15 aces, 74 digs. Senior Weldon. Part of 4 seniors in this starting lineup for the Bucks.
Slide step.
Great swing on the outside. The Bucks play it nice low. A little miscommunication, so they couldn't get it. The coaching staff over here frustrated as well.
Coach Ralph is fired up.
That was a great play by the Bucks.
We talked about how important defense was going to be to this match.
Registered an ace. Well, we are all tied up. Tampa Prep comes storming back. 3 aces now for Cameron Beach.
They add up, Ryan, and next thing you know, you're tied.
Serve goes out. Unforced error. Beach had a nice little run there serving. Andrew Wilson, the head coach of the Terrapins, has to be happy with what he's seen so far.
Absolutely. We talked again about this being a point-for-point situation, and that's exactly what we found ourselves in.
Good serve. Great job off the serve, Maddie Raquette. 5'10 senior.
She has a lot of power behind her serve. She has a good contact point way out in front, and that gives her what she needs to drop the ball into the court.
The third pretty much go-to hitter on this team. You got Sydney Brown. is one that they'll count on to score as well. Evans, small run. Again, and you see that number by Berkeley Prep's name. It's really not indicative. You got a ranked team versus an unranked team, but all night tonight it's going to be back and forth between these two clubs. Weldon up top, big swing, dug out well by the Terps. A big swing by Perkins, but no one touched it. Berkeley gets the point. But you like the aggressiveness, Nick.
Absolutely. She needs to just keep swinging, and she'll drop that ball in. Just keep swinging.
11-9, Bucks on top. Weldon serves it over. Valdo sets. Nelson sends it over. Nice little chip shot. Finds some room on the floor.
Coach Alp is not happy. You can see it on his face. He did not like that play at all. Coaches don't like to see balls dropping without a body on the floor.
That expression says it all, Nicky. Says it all. It's been back and forth here the last 5 points between these two teams. Both volleyball powerhouses, 30 state titles between these two programs. Both of them 15. Tied for second FHSAA history.
You know, a lot of these girls played with and against each other during the club season, so they know each other very, very well. This is not the first time they've seen each other. They're very well versed on each other, and they know what their weaknesses is and their strengths as well.
And in fact, this isn't the first time they've seen each other this year. Berkeley Prep won in 4 sets a week ago. So these teams are very familiar with each other. And I know Tampa Prep's goal was to make this a lot closer in this match than the last one they played.
Yes. Now, Berkeley needs to settle in and really do a good job out of serve receive. That first pass needs to go to target. Otherwise, they're going to struggle.
Good job at the net by Cameron Beach. This one set on the outside for Perkins. Dug out well by Weldon. Weldon will attempt it. One hit up in the air. Set outside for Perkins again. And she found the ball on the floor. Good awareness by Perkins to rise up and get the kill.
And she had to reach for that ball. It wasn't actually right out in front of her. Watch as she reaches for that ball and finds the hole.
Just
deep in the
got
back.
the line. Tampa Prep's first lead of the game.
Nice up.
Good set by Alberti. Good kill by Brown. Great defense on display right now. Tampa goes to Perkins. She gets on the floor. She earned that kill.
Tampa Prep looking alive right now. As I said earlier, I had a chance to talk to Ariana Mosley. We ran into each other in the ladies' room of all places, and I was able to have a little interview with her. And she said they need to just stay aggressive, work together, and believe in each other, and they can actually pull out a win. So we'll see how Ariana's going to end up doing by the end of this match.
Corey Perkins already 4 kills to start the match. A 4-0 run by Tampa Prep on Berkeley right now. They have a 14-12 lead. And again, we've been talking about these programs. I mean, the rivalry is going to be spoken about all through this broadcast tonight. You see the numbers there. I mean, it speaks for themselves. 30 combined championships between these two teams. 228 tournament matches played. You see the playoff wins, and then both these teams have had 6 consecutive championships. That's right, 6 consecutive championships.
Says a lot, doesn't it, Ryan?
So it just shows you how much volleyball history we've got in the room right now. The guy sitting next to us, Randy D'Agostino, a big reason for that as well.
Oh, yes.
Good save there by Alberti. Way to get on the floor again. That was on Nelson right down there. Set by Alberti, the quick attempts. Held on nicely. Perkins on the outside.
Nice.
Is having her way right now.
We talked earlier about the middle blocker for Berkeley, Madison Jenkins, getting all the way to the side and getting hip to hip and shoulder to shoulder. There's a big hole between her and her outside, and that's where the ball went, right between the two.
Brown. There's the kill. So we'll see if the Bucks go on the run here. That's the first time I've seen them set Sydney Brown.
And she's in the right throw position. After this possession, she's going to rotate to the back row. So she's only got a little bit of time left in the front row before she heads back to serve.
I think the game plan here will be set the Stanford commit.
I think so
You
too.
got to get the ball back here first. Quick play by Perkins to send it. The Bucks play it nicely defensively. her third kill of the match. Brown, you see the strength and awareness here. So quick, so accurate.
She takes off behind the 10-foot line and still drives that ball down. Great job.
Sends it over. Quick set. Perkins. There's nothing stopping Corey Perkins right now.
She's got so much power. She's hitting through the block, off the block. She's doing a great job manipulating that ball to where she wants it to go, regardless of who's in her face with the big block.
Corey Perkins, 6 kills so far in tonight's match. Quick set on the outside, Logan Weldon. Good play by Raquette. Keep it in. Ariana Mosley sending it down. And right now, the Terps' offense and defense, everything is clicking right now for the Terps.
They are digging, they are hitting, they're doing everything they need to do to take this set.
Perkins will serve. That's Weldon on the outside, into the block, ends the run for the Terrapins.
We call that tooling. You attack the ball and it goes off the blocker's hands and out, and then it's your point. We call that tooling.
Weldon, the daughter of Casey Weldon, if you know the name, former Florida State quarterback, Heisman runner-up, 1991 to Desmond Howard. Got some NFL pedigree on the court tonight.
Taking a slide step.
Catch, everyone diving on the floor right now for the Terrapins. Blumenthal is there to sweep it up.
The gym just came alive. The entire Tampa prep section just on their feet. Watch this play. As hard as she hits this, is as hard as it's blocked. Great job. Anna Nelson.
5'9" outside hitter, getting up. Birdie quick set. Great defensive